Hey, do you have $1 million to start a business? If you don't, go ahead and exit this video now. I'm just kidding. Do not exit the visit video because what we're going to show you today is how you can start a business with $1,000 or less. One of the questions that we've seen online a lot is, can I start a business? Is $1,000 enough to start a business these days? The answer is yes, but the answer is also no. So go ahead, stick around. We're going to go over some of that. I'm going to show you a couple things, and then we'll hopefully answer your question if $1,000 is enough to start a business. So my name's Steven, co-owner of Business Growth Engine. We help a lot of small businesses start, automate, scale, and market their business. We help them build a foundation so they can grow. If you haven't seen our foundational video yet, go ahead and click on it. It's how can a beginner start a business. Very, very good video. Talks about the difference between building your business foundation on what we'd call post-it notes versus what we build on as a book. Which one's sturdier? You choose. But within that, what you want to take a look at is back to the question: is $1,000 enough to start a business? Well, like I said at the beginning, it depends. If you're trying to start a home service business where you have to deal with lots of contracts, lots of materials, things like that, the answer is most likely not, because you're going to have to put down deposits, and that can add up very, very quickly, especially on top of if you're trying to do it part-time, full-time, things like that. Because a lot of the things that people don't understand is the actual hidden costs that go within starting a business. So you don't only just have your material costs and your overhead costs. Your overhead costs are all based on a couple different things. You have your marketing, you have your employee salary, you also have what your daily cost to run your business is, and some of the other ones, subscription costs, things like that. The list can go on and on and on. You also have to pay your registration fees every year if you live in the US, for like your LLC, things like that, depending on the state. So, keeping that in mind, what you need to understand is that it all comes down to what type of business you're starting. Let's take a look at Business Growth Engine, for instance. That's our business. That's what we've done. We actually started with $0. What I mean by that is I'm going to write that down because I want to show you guys something. We started with $0 on our business. So as you can see, $0, right? Then what we did is, because we wanted to start a marketing agency, we wanted to offer website design, also wanted to offer search engine optimization and email marketing, lead generation, things like that, right? So in order to do that, what we needed to do is we needed to find a client. We Everybody has one of these fancy things. One second. I dropped my awesome pen here. But everybody has one of these, right? Everybody has a phone. Now, if you open that amazing, awesome device that you have in your hands and you go to contacts, as you can see, everybody has tons of different contacts. Guess what? I have 178 contacts inside my phone right now. And what that means is that I have 178 leads that I could reach out to. What I mean by that is that I could reach out to these guys. Maybe I haven't heard from some of them in years, but you don't want to start reaching out saying, "Hey, do you have any work for me?" No, you don't want to do that. But what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to take it, start a conversation with them. They've already given you their cell phone number. So that means that they already have somewhat of a connection. And what you need to do is you need to be able to create that connection again. Reach out to them, check in on them, see how things are going. And then if they ask you, "Hey, how's everything going?" Or, after you feel comfortable with it, just ask them a simple question. Be like, "Hey, man, I'm starting a business. This is my business. Would you, or do you know someone that could be interested in my business?" Especially if it's a local service business, that's a great thing to do because you already have trust with them. You already have connections with them. Now, don't try this every single time you start a business. If you're like me and you failed a lot of businesses in the past, like for instance, I've failed 5 or 6 total different businesses, lost track. And the reason I tell you that is because I've learned from every single one of them. Most entrepreneurs, if they are on their first business, they will most likely fail. And that's something at Business Growth Engine, that's our mission, is to make sure that you do not fail. We want to take our past experiences, give them to you so you do not fail. Because most small businesses within the first 10 years, 70% of them are going to be gone by the wayside, either due to poor money management, poor finance management, poor lead generation strategies, management. The list goes on and on, right? So some of the things that you want to keep in mind is that you want to be able to focus on growing. And if you've ran multiple businesses in the past, you know these issues. So just don't repeat those issues. Like over the past decades that we've been doing businesses, myself and our business partner, we've learned a lot from running past businesses. We've had some very successful businesses, but we've also had a lot of failures. And those failures taught us that you have to have a strong foundation. And with that, you have all your connections in your phone right now. So if you already have them on your phone, start reaching out to them. Start reaching out to 10 a day. I have 178 contacts. That means it would take me roughly 17 to 18 days to get through every single one of them. Now imagine if I reached out to 10 of them every single day and at least one, maybe two said, "Hang on one second. I have a good friend that might benefit from your services." There's another lead. Then you have your way in. Then you can start that communication and you can start getting business. So if you do it that way, if you do what they call bootstrapping it, yes, you can make $1,000 enough to start a business. Now, back to the other side, if you have a home service based business or a business that requires a lot of upfront costs, you're going to want to probably save a little bit more. And that can get into a different video we do. If you guys want to be interested in that one, create a comment below. Let us know what you think. But we'll get, we can dive right into that. We can talk about, different funding options, things like that. But there's another little hidden trick that any business that you start, I want to be able to tell you guys. Are you guys ready for it? Good. Because what I want to do is I want to show you guys this really cool, talk about it, is this really cool feature called Pepper. Now, everybody on here most likely uses Facebook. You're probably watching this on Facebook or you're watching it on YouTube. Either way, both great places to have content. Keep that in mind. Putting out content's a great way to get business. But going back to it, there's this plugin if you're using Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, any Chromium-based browser. There's a plugin called Pepper. You need to look it up because we're not going to dive deep into it on this video. I just want to highlight it a little bit. I'll leave a link below in the comments, so if you want to check it out. It's not sponsored, this video or anything, but what Pepper does is it plugs into your Facebook. You can go in and you can have up to 5,000 friends on your Facebook. Now imagine instead of friends, you view them as leads. And then the ones that don't respond, you get rid of and you recycle. Imagine how many people are on Facebook a day that you could go through, you could talk to. This Pepper extension, basically what it does is it allows you to plug it into Facebook. You go to a Facebook group that maybe you want to specialize in for your niche, and you can automatically set it to where it goes through, it adds your friends for you, it can send out messages for you, it can really help you get all of those friends that you need. But it can only send out 30 a day per Facebook policy, things like that. And if everybody's asking, the pictures behind my wall, I used to be a huge League of Legends fan, so if there's League of Legends fans out there for video games, feel free to comment below. But those are some of my favorite characters. Jinx, it's not a creepy picture, it's just personal one favorite character that I had that I played with. Really cool miniguns, rockets, things like that. But anyway, if you use this Pepper tool, it's going to help you categorize based on your groups that you're focusing on. Then you can set up the messages. Then you can send it out automatically. You can even go in there and mark if they're good leads or bad leads. And if they don't respond, you can delete them from friends and bring back new friends. So all together, it's a very powerful tool. But I want to set a challenge for you guys. I want you to, if you have $1,000 or less and you're thinking if $1,000 is enough to start a business, you need to watch this video first off. Second off, reach out to 10 people a day on your phone and reach out to 30 people a day on Facebook. So that's a total of 40 different people per day. Now, if you're able to do all that first thing in the morning, that's great. But if you do that every single day, I guarantee you $1,000 is going to be enough for a business. You can even do what we did and start out with $0. Zero. We had no money starting out, and we were able to scale our business very, very rapidly. So if you're able to do that type of stuff, you're going to start seeing the growth. You're going to start scaling from it. Now, just remember, you do need to have a solid foundation before you start, though. So make sure that you're building your foundation on hard surfaces, not soft surfaces. And just like I said in my other previous videos, if you have any questions, reach out to us. Let us help you. We always try to help as many businesses as possible. That is our mission, is to help you guys succeed past that 10-year mark so you can continue to scale, automate, and grow your business. And also, my special gift to all of you guys, if you have any questions whatsoever, anytime, I'm going to leave this in a comment below as well. But here is my cell phone number. You can text it, you can call it anytime. If I don't answer right away, be more than happy to pick it up by the end of the day. And we can sit there, we can have a quick chat about where you are in your business, where you're trying to go, what's the best route for you. I like to offer that free of charge. I don't charge you guys for it because I want to help you guys succeed. That is our mission, that is our goal. So if you have any questions, reach out. But once again, yes, you can start $1,000 is enough to start a business, but it also comes back to it depends on what type of business. So you need to figure out what your business is, then go chase it. Remember, contact leads as much as you can, and you'll have a very, very successful business.